dog. Get me. Okay, let's go. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Matt here. Yeah, so what do you think of that intro? That was this morning. Went for a run on the beach, and that's what the weather looks like outside today. Beautiful day, going into spring. I know you guys are going into autumn, and it's just really nice weather today. No wind, and there's usually a lot of wind around where I live. Who's in the chat? Oh, g'day, Claire. How you going? Aiden's there. Who else? Joe, Josh. A few people in there. Cool. And so I started carving last week's that gnome volcano name, and that was really, really hard wood. So this week I got to do it in really, really soft wood. So we're going to see how fast that takes. And this is cedar. If I had lots of cedar, I'd be carving in cedar all the time, but I don't have a lot. So we're going to do that this week. And how has everybody been? What is the weather doing where you are? You're probably in the evening on, it's Friday here, and Friday jobs are, well, today it's doing a live first and then going grocery shopping and then just doing stuff in the workshop and all of that kind of stuff. So pretty much that is about it for today. Getting my life in order, that kind of thing, you know. It's just a continual thing, isn't it? Just trying to sort things out. And as soon as you get more technology, you sort of like have to do all these technical things. Carved that in the week as well, that little Netsuki. I'll show you a bit of a close-up when I move the camera. But that was done in Kibrachko, and I've got a bigger piece than this, but this is it here. And it's a beautiful wood, but it's so dense. Like, I'd rather drop a brick on my foot than this. It's just so hard. I just can't believe it. And it's just really, really heavy as well. G'day, Amy Jo. How you going? 11 o'clock at night for Claire. Cool. And yeah, persisting down here. And I've had a cold. That's no good. Change of seasons cold. That's what that is. So it's been one of those weeks for sure. Right, okay. I'm working on a spooky dude. Cool. And it's hot today. You got all of those fires under control around where you are, Amy Jo? I hope so. Right. And you're going to go and pick up the grandkids. I'm kind of reading the comments going backwards today. So let's start this carving. So I'm going to move the camera and I'll show you a few things before I start. Okay, so just hold on for the ride. The camera is moving. Okay, that's me close up. I don't want that. Change the camera around. Right. pretty much YouTube is all about getting the right camera position and then trying to stay in the frame. It's really bad with carving because you're going to get carried away and your frame kind of goes. I notice Just Carve Rob does it a bit. He goes like this, and then yeah, I do it as well. Depends if you edit it afterwards, and you kind of like you think you've got all these really great shots, and then you've got really good shots, but they're like this. So cool. I'm going to put out a few videos this week. Put out one on, they remembers ones. What was that one on? Carving eyelids. That's that piece of wood. So you can sort of see it there. It's really, really hard. I don't know if you can kind of tell on the camera, but it just kind of looks solid, doesn't it? It doesn't look like that. That's cedar and that's key brachko. So that turns like a red colour. So when you cut it, the first start off with, it'll be like that, and the more it gets exposed to UV, the darker it'll get. And that beautiful kind of red colour. Kind of looks like a brick. There's me dropping it on the floor. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, and that's the little Netsuki that I carved, and it was kind of a copy of one that I found in a museum that was from like the 15th century. The one in the museum was carved out of ivory. It's not cool to like do that now. Probably wasn't cool to do that then, but you know. Yeah, it's like a brick, that wood. Actually, a brick would probably carve easier than that wood. Yeah, there's so many cool ones. You know, I am kind of tempted to get a micromotor just so I can like the real fine details just for this kind of stuff. Where does that wood come from? I believe South America, maybe like Argentina or somewhere, maybe. It's pretty hard to get now. I got it. Somebody was importing it into New Zealand for like beams in the houses, very like expensive houses. And I've got a mate who's sort of knows a lot of people, and they had some offcuts, and so he bought some and gave me some as well. To be honest, like one of the best things you can do when you're carving hardwoods is choose a design that you don't have to carve that much wood away. So you would have seen me. I cut out on a bandsaw almost the circle part of it, and then I used like a big disc sander. It's like a 12-inch, 300mm disc sander, and I sort of rounded off the edges. And then I started on with the Cutsaw flame burr, but even that was kind of struggling to take it away. So you just got to be patient and sort of take it away in little bits. And it's really difficult because when you first start putting in the details, it looks really bad but you just got to kind of persist and go into it and sort of like tidy it up as you go along. And honestly, but like definitely like the harder woods, they used to make them out of ebony as well. But the problem with ebony is you kind of lose detail because it's kind of quite black. Okay, just having a look at the comments. Okay, so let's get into it. I'll put some music on and then I'll start up this start up the extractor and all of that, and we're just going to carve this quite fast. Well, faster than last week's one anyway. So the idea with hope that's not too loud. So the idea with these volcano gnomes is You just got like a triangle piece of wood. You can make it as complex as you kind of want. I kind of made it so it was going over the nose. But like if you're just starting out, you could just like almost just inscribe it on there and paint it up. Just turn that down slightly. So what is everybody carving this week? I know Mark over at Mark tries to carve. He's just carved a moon for Amy Jo's challenge. So if you haven't carved a moon for Amy Jo's challenge, you should give that a go. Right, so what we'll do first is just kind of round off this kind of area here. Oh, look at that. That's so soft. I am quite tempted to get a micromotor. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Before I do that. So what we're going to do, I keep on forgetting about this. So you see how the nose is sticking out like that? Essentially, what way shall we do it? Well, we'll do it opposite to this way. Make its nose a bit bigger. So what we want to do first is we want to make the nose kind of stick out, so we're going to take this back. So all of this has got to come back a little bit. So we'll do that first. Cool, Claire's carving a heron's head out of some driftwood. It's nice when you find a bit of driftwood that kind of looks like something. Aiden started another wolf. Whoa! I'm actually not used to carving really kind of softer wood. Aiden's found a wood dye. They are kind of fun wood dyes. Once you get the primary colours as well, you can actually mix up colours as well. Oh, g'day Joe, how you going? I've got some of those powdered dyes as well. Mine is actually like concrete concrete dyes. I don't use it on wood, but like if you want to colour glue or something like that, you know, if you want black glue, which is sometimes quite good if you're trying to cover in something, that's quite good for that. So you can sort of buy, it's like a powdered dye, and you just need a tiny little bit of it in your concrete to make it coloured. Wow. Okay, I am jealous of all those guys over in Canada and all of that have endless supply of cedar. Man, this is like ridiculous to carve. I guess it doesn't hold the detail as well as like your harder wood. However, when you're first starting off, it's really nice to be able to carve something fast. I think that's one thing that puts a lot of people off carving is the length of time it takes to carve something. So if you can sort of like carve in softer woods to start off with, it's very beneficial. You gotta watch it though, it's just like takes big chunks out of it. Oh, Freaky Mum's there. G'day, Freaky Mum. Are you still working on that bust of the lady? It looks pretty cool. I don't know why I took that one out. What am I going to do now? Just have a look at the comments. G'day, Off Your Rocker. It's nearly done. Cool. Aidan Fletcher. I found cottonwood a little bit too soft. Takes getting used to, I'd say. Oh yeah, Aidan, you got some of that cottonwood I saw on the video you made for me, and thank you very much for that. I know it wasn't only for me, but you were explaining how to do a few things on it with the incense burner and all of that. Right, what am I going to use next? I might try and sort out a few like curves on that. Whoops, sorry. G'day Nina and Pops, how you going? And g'day Mark. Morning everybody. I'm probably the only one in morning time, Mark, but yeah, I know what you mean. The time here is 9:20 in the morning. So when you're carving sort of like concave, well not concaves, convexes, and you want to take like bits off, it's quite hard with the cut saw because you're always going to be trying to sort of like counteract that it's got a that curve in it and it's pressing down into the wood. So if you're going to find a flat kind of burr, that kind of works a little bit better. Off Your Rocker, 7:20 AM. Oh, where are you? Are you in Australia? Yeah, Queensland. Yeah, because ours is a little bit behind us. And you live in the forest in Queensland. Yeah, we're into the future right here in New Zealand. Do you do any carving off your rocker? Got plenty of nice woods over in Aussie. Hardwood, lots of hardwoods anyway. Jara. We used to make a lot of piers and railway sleepers out of Jara here in New Zealand. Fence posts and all of that. Beautiful wood. Beautiful colour. Quite hard to carve, but very nice. Freaky Mums says it's in the afternoon, about 2 o'clock there. Yeah, Mark, I haven't had my coffee either. Actually, do you know what I do? Like on a Friday, there's this new bakery that's opened, and the chef is like, I think she's a French chef or something. She makes these amazing croissants, and so I stop there and get a croissant. Like they're quite extravagant croissants. They got like all different flavors and all of that kind of stuff. Have a coffee when I get home. Eat my croissant. Ah, cool. Off your rocker, that's awesome, man. So what we're trying to do here is we're just trying to get that little curve happening over the nose. Oh yeah, I've got the lottery numbers, Aiden, I'll send them to you. Right, okay. Let's try and find one of those big bowl burrs. My burrs have got a little bit out of order. Where did it go? I've ordered another one of these because my sandpaper's run out, so hopefully that'll arrive soon. You'll probably find a place that just sells the sandpaper. They are worth their weight in gold though. Man, why can't I find that one? Oh. Here it is. It's probably when you got too many burrs, just can't find them. I had a 50-50 to win lottery. My mother-in-law asked me to half the lottery one week. I said, not this week. I had half them with them many times, and then she ended up winning 1.8 million. Wow. G'day dancers, how you going, mate? Mike? I'm not having issues with YouTube comments, no. Sometimes YouTube does that though. Trying to get this nose in. Oh, took a bit too much off there, look at that. It's not working out. Oh well. Let's see what we can do. We'll adjust things a little bit. The only problem with really soft wood is if you make a little slip, take off a lot of wood. Right, okay. And Woodworker's Dilemma, I see he's done a skull. That skull's really cool, man. Okay, your carving is getting heaps better. Just you've improved so much. And what a good idea is what Joe was doing with the clay. I actually did with the clay for that little Netsuki is I made a little model of it, and it's really good because you can sort of see the size and all of that kind of stuff when you make a little model out of clay. So the clay I use is monster clay, but that's quite expensive. But as long as you get like an oil-based clay, you can sort of use it over and over again. Because it'll never set, so you just use it for sort of like mock-ups of how you're going to carve. Really good even if you just mock up something really, really basically, you can sort of see where the arms are going to go or something like that. So if you're going to do an octopus, you would just mock it up in the clay, because you can't really draw something like that because it's in the 3 dimensions. So the clay is sort of like X is sort of like a drawing for you to follow, but it also gives you sort of like dimensions as well if you're doing it the same scale. But it also teaches you as well, sort of like if you're doing a skull, how the jaw kind of sits and all of that kind of stuff. The skulls are quite complex. They're actually very, very beneficial to make. Yeah, that clay, you can get it really cheap, that stuff, yeah. But I buy the expensive stuff because I melt mine and I put it into sort of like silicon molds and stuff like that. And I carve in a thing called wax as well. So I carve in, I'll just take that down a bit. So I made a silicon mold around one of the good thing with that clay, the oil-based clays, is you can put silicon around it. So I made this mold, so like set it in a block, and you got to have the right holes and all of that kind of stuff. And then I made this little man here. So that man will get turned into bronze, and we will put him on some little stairs. Oh yeah, super sculpey. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so the benefit, like, I can mold out of this wax as well. It's quite difficult, but it is doable. And that's what a lot of jewelers and bronze makers kind of do. But I quite like the oil-based clays. Yeah, because I wanna do one of those like tiny little octopuses, and I'll do it in clay first, and you don't have to put on all the suckers and all of that kind of things, but it's just sort of like trying to understand how the legs interact with each other and all those kind of things. It's actually, like I was saying before, it's actually really nice to do like skulls because it really helps you out with carving faces. Because I've got a few, I've got one plastic skull. I've got that one there, and it kind of really helps out with your understanding of the face. And what I see a lot of beginners do when they first start carving mouths is they make it quite flat, but you can sort of see here it's really, really going back. It's almost like a U, and that does make sense because if you put your hand like this and go on your own face, it usually comes off around about like that. But in a lot of carvings, people's mouths are sitting on a flat plane, and it kind of looks a little bit wrong. But that's all learning, you know. You're not doing it wrong. You just nobody can carve perfectly to start off with. Nobody can carve perfectly anyway. It's all just learning. Steve Winterburn. Oh, cool. I'll have a look at him up. I'll just write that down. Steve. Was that Winterburn? This is what happens. You don't have paper, so you just write it on a piece of wood. Which is essentially going to be paper. Well, not that piece of wood, but you know, it's how to make paper. So I work on other people's bronzes as well. So I work for a foundry, and I do a lot of wax works. I can't show those on YouTube because they're other artists' works, so I don't show them. But I've been working on a full-size man at the moment, and really just fixing things up on it so it goes into the bronze pretty well. That work is from Dubai, I believe. And when you're casting like big pieces like a full-size person, what usually happens is they're usually done in parts and then welded together when the bronze comes out. Have I ever bought burrs from Carvatec? Yes, I have. I've actually bought all of my Cutzel burrs from Carvatec. Carvatec is a New Zealand Australian company. Offia Rocker probably knows about them. Very good shop. We've got one in Christchurch, and there is also one in Auckland, but they you can buy offline as well. Right, we'll try and fix up this nose. I'm just trying to round off the nose by just really, really lightly going over it. Might take away some of the stuff from Ace of Clay. I'll write that down as well. Ace of Clay. See a YouTube channel. See, look at that. That's sort of like a woodworking kind of like notebook. Can't lose them that easily, pieces of wood, unless you throw them in the fire by accident. Oh! Sorry about that, I think it just went into one of those froze up the channel a little bit. I mean the video. Oh, it's doing it again. Yeah, sorry about that, the channel is freezing up. Is the channel freezing up for everybody else? Or is it just my one? G'day Grill and Rich, how you going? Nice to see you all in here. If you could hit that like, that would be awesome. What? I went a little bit glitchy, but it's okay now, that's cool. It's hard to tell. We're actually getting, I'm on like old Elon Musk's satellite dish thingy. Because we've got real terrible internet out here, but they have just started putting in fibre outside our place, so hopefully not too soon I'm going to have a very good connection. Here's hoping anyway. G'day Sophie, how you going? Just a little bit late, doesn't matter, we were just sort of like chilling out, doing a little carving. Volcano gnome. This is his brother. Got different haircut, you see. What am I going to do here? Oh, g'day Larry, how you going, mate? You alright, buddy? Hope you're going well. We are carving what's called a volcano gnome today. Like that. Yeah, he's got a little mustache there. Now, because this wood's so soft, I might try and attack it with the T-shaped burrs and the bowl burrs for like the hairs, but I'll just get this kind of a little bit rounder through here. Yeah, welcome to the madness, Larry. Oh, Claire's on the wop wops as well. Actually, if I say wop wops, you know what I'm saying. I know Off Your Rocker probably does, but we sort of like say if you're in the, what's another word for it, in the boondocks or something. Is it boondocks? Like out in the country with nobody around, giving the wop wops. Right. Oh, g'day Roy, how you going? I'm not sure what that comment is. Can't Matt help who knows most things? I don't know really most things, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be helping with. Timbuktu, yeah. This is just a real simple kind of carving. Really great if you're just starting to do something like this. Well, it's kind of fun for anyone, really. Trying to get, like, I try and put the shape on the mustache first before I start putting in the hairs. We're just going in with one of those T-shaped furs. They come in two different sizes. This one is the oversized, kind of like large ones, so it has the 1/8 fur. Having trouble streaming. Yeah, I probably wouldn't know how to do that because I've never actually brought anyone else on with another person, so I'm not sure of the ins and outs of that. Probably, I would say if Aiden can't stream by himself, he might not be able to go on Amy's channel. Not sure about that. Oh yeah, so Mark's got a good tip there. He uses just his offcuts for these volcano gnomes. And you can make them any size you want, I guess, you know. This is quite a nice size, but, you know, make them smaller, make them bigger. Oh yeah, so off. Oh, am I frozen at the moment? Oh, off your rocker. So you use StreamYard. I'm not sure if you use StreamYard, but I use Prism app, and I don't think Prism app you can actually get multi people on there, but it is for free, and I can go up to 1080. That's why I use Prism app for my streams. And yeah, so you can have music in the background, but it's also free. Whereas StreamYard, you have to pay to get a little bit more higher resolution and all that kind of stuff. So I went with Prism app, but like I think the YouTube one's pretty good. Yeah, StreamYard is free, but like if you wanted to stream in 1080p. You've got to go up to the next level. So I think you can only stream in like 720. 720 I think is the level you can stream at. But yeah, definitely you could give StreamYard a go. I think with StreamYard you could actually use that and get around. I don't think you have to comply with the YouTube how many viewers you got. So if you only got like 10 viewers, you could probably do StreamYard and still do a live. Maybe. Could be wrong on that. Right, what am I doing here? I'm sorry to hear that, Larry. That's Larry's lost his uncle. Yeah, it's understandable. His time's got in the way on you. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people use StreamYard to host other people on there. Okay. I'm not getting very far. Oh, hey, Sophie. Thank you very much. That is awesome. So, very kind of you. I'm sure if we were all over there, Larry, we'd all give you a big hug, mate. But, yeah, everyone's thinking of you. Putting in some little details here. Go put in a mouth. How do they do the mouth on the other one? That's that's a real basic mouth. You can just go in and just do sort of like a point like that if you want. And what you do next is you take the material away, but leave a little bit of material there. Like that. Yeah, I've been enjoying doing these lives. Quite fun, aren't they? Catch up with everybody. I go on other people's lives as well and sort of like see what they're up to. Yes, Roy, I have got quite a few Viking pictures, and what I decided to do is maybe I'll just do 1 or 2 per video, like the longer videos, and sort of thought I'd just do that. Yeah, it's fun being getting those pictures in as well. No problem, Larry. Yeah, the lives are a lot of fun, aren't they, Josh? Yeah, I like doing lives. They don't really, I guess they're not great at contributing to your YouTube algorithm and all of that, but it's more about forming a community and all of that kind of stuff, and just, I don't know, it's just kind of fun, isn't it? I mean, I think you don't last very long on YouTube if your only ambition is to make a lot of money. And if they're over in America, I think you should probably, I think it's only open to America, maybe not. That competition that Cutzel and Arbitek are running, sounds like it's got some pretty awesome prizes. Probably bring out all the big guns, people you never see. T-shaped bears are quite nice for just like pushing in and rounding off things. You ordered another Levin headset. Why did you order another one, Roy? Yeah, the internet's got to play ball when you're doing lives. Yeah, these headsets are pretty good, but the fact is that I can't really say they're the best because I haven't really tried any others, so I can't really compare it to anything. I'm not good at multitasking, I'll tell you. I'm really struggling with like carving and talking at the same time and watching the comments. So if I seem a little bit doolally, that's a reason why. Sometimes I just struggle doing one thing, really, to be honest. Right, so I'm going to be using one of these bowl bears. I find them really nice for doing just the beard hairs and all of that kind of stuff, because they kind of leave not just like a line that you'd get with a T-shaped bear, but sort of like a valley instead. So what I usually do is, because I haven't carved this wood very much, this very soft cedar, I'm just kind of seeing how it kind of acts in the wood. Pretty good. Then you sort of like can't get quite up there, so what you'd have to do is you go to about that point, then you can't change to a smaller bear, and then doing the little tight places. Good luck, Mark, with that. What I try and do is I try and have quite a good separation between the mustache and the beard. You can either do that by having like different kinds of beard hairs, not like vastly different, but or you can put a real nice kind of line in here, a separation line. Who here carves in cedar? Because I really like it. I don't often get cedar. Don't ever get really big pieces. Oh, Sophie, you did a carving for Larry. That's awesome. Josh, he loves carving cedar. I can understand why. It's just so easy to carve. Man. I need to go and live in Canada or something. Actually, there are... I did see on Geordie's channel once, there was a guy from New Zealand over there who's carving. Right, just trying to find birds again. Here we go. Oh yeah, that wolf that you carved for Larry was awesome, Claire. I remember watching that video. That was very cool. Claire does not have a channel, but she does run a Facebook page. You're quite welcome, Claire, to put that Facebook page in the comments. Well, I know it's not just you running it, it's Larry as well, and probably some other people. Right, we'll just do a little bit of sanding. And we've got everybody's favourite sander on. It took me ages to find this sander. What actually happened when I was finding this sander, like quite a few months ago, is I bought this sander from Carvatech in New Zealand, and this is 20mm, so it's a tiny little bit smaller than this sander. And I was trying to find this size on Amazon and I couldn't, so I found this size and I bought this size. And since then everyone's sort of like has started using it. It is really, really good. Except I've run out of, ooh, there's a nice piece of sandpaper. Yeah, Mike, those ones that Jonas Olsen does are really cool. I kind of did a little bit of a copy of one of his ones a long time ago. But like, if you look on what do I look on? I look on Pinterest at things. There's heaps of different kind of styles now of that kind of pendant, like all different kinds of like owls and all of that, real kind of simple kind of ones. I think they're kind of like a Nordic style or something. He must be about due to bring out another video. And you want to run the sander at a little bit lower speed because it's a bit bigger. As soon as you start putting bigger burrs on your Dremel, you got to lower the speed a little bit, like burrs like that. Just because like the outside of them is going to be going a lot faster, and it puts a little bit of stress on the burr. And sometimes, like especially with these ones, the sandpaper can actually fly off. Gave myself a little bit of a manicure there. I'm just reading the comments, see if I've missed anything. You kind of be chatting among yourselves, which is awesome. If you got any questions, let's maybe put a question there and then I will answer it. Put a question and then the question itself, if you get what I mean. Yeah, mic clear. Yeah, it's really standing up really nicely. Okay, just having a look at the comments. Sophie's got, the family of woodcarvers is so big, respectful of other people's art. Yeah, I think they are in general, eh? I think the thing is, the more people you have on YouTube doing one thing, the better it is for everybody. I think maybe some people on YouTube will go, oh, you shouldn't encourage other people to start YouTube channels because there's competition, but I don't look at it like that. I look at it like it's kind of like a healthy kind of like community then, you know? It's not like a competition. I like to watch everybody's channels and try and comment on them because, you know, you guys commenting on my channel, and I'm not actually doing it just out of oh, what's weird, I want it just because I'm trying to get viewers or anything. I really like it because I can see you guys all improving, and I learn a lot from you guys and what you want to kind of see as well, you know. So I might sort of like see what you're struggling with, and then make a video about that. And I don't know everything, but I try my best. And I do believe everyone can learn from everybody else as well, you know, whether you're starting off or not. I've learned things from beginners because I've got a different viewpoint, you know. And the thing is, when you've been carving a long time, you actually get stuck in some ways that are hard to get out of, and sometimes you need a fresh point of view. I love it how everybody is kind of different as well in their styles. You know, everyone carves a gnome, but they all kind of look a little bit different. Thank you, Sophie. Right. Just gonna go through the comments again. It's hard to keep up today, I tell you. It's turning off the extractor. Whew, it's noisy. Look at that. Love that spoon. I don't think my mum will be watching this, but that's what she's getting for her birthday. It's made out of gum. Quite like the dynamic kind of shape of it. You know, it's sort of like the leaf's going this way, and you've got these kind of angles happening here. And they're not spoons for using that, she just hangs them up on the wall. She's got quite a few of them now. Okay, I'm just having a look at the comments. Oh, there's lots. Mark's sending his fingers so much they don't work on his touch screen. You know, they like the fingerprint one. I find like if you've been doing sort of like dusty work and then you go to use your fingerprint thing on your phone, it doesn't work. It's going down. I feel Joe feels the same way. Healthier to give than receive. Yeah, it is, isn't it? You know, you kind of like, I get money from ads and all of that kind of stuff, and it keeps me going a little bit. I'm not going to be buying anything amazing. I might buy a micrometer though. Actually, most of the things that I use on YouTube have been bought through monetization on my channel, but I don't have really any extra money. But that's a nice thing about it, you know, it encourages people to make more videos and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, you do have to, Claire, you have to limit your time watching YouTube. You can be watching it quite a lot. I tend to have it in the background when I'm working, because I sort of like sit at this table and I'll be doing sort of like jewelry stuff and all of that, so I have it on the screen so you can sort of see that I do comment a lot on people's lives and all, and sometimes I might tune out a little bit, but we've all got lives to carry on with as well, you know. I'm Joe. I can't keep up. I try, but it's not going well for me lately. Yeah, we'll go through those kind of stages, you know. It's hard to, I'm presuming you mean like making the videos and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, it is, for those people who don't make videos, it's actually quite hard work. Thank you, Claire. Presuming you're talking about that. Joe's made a couple of videos for me, correction for my statement above. Oh, Matt, I thought. Oh, yeah. So you were struggling with a few things, so I made a couple of videos for you. Yeah, it's kind of like a nice thing to do, isn't it? I see people kind of. And it kind of works out for if one person is struggling with something, it's probably going to be a few more other people that are going to be struggling with that. Oh, somebody's talking French. Always look on the bright side of life, Amy Jo. Yeah. Thank you for those little hearts that anyone's sending me, and if you could hit that like, that would be awesome as well. Oh, I used to look on the bright side of life. Haha, I'm trying to get back to that again. Yeah, it is tough. I think there is a real kind of thing about a midlife crisis, which we probably there's probably not that many young people on this channel. We all kind of go through, and I had a few like heart issues and all of that kind of stuff earlier on this year. I'm on medication and have to be monitored for that. So, it's nice to just sort of like take one day at a time and enjoy the things that matter most in life. And that's not money, Thank you, Amy Jo. That's very kind. What would you get from the hardware store that would be good for carving? Now, you're going to be in Australia, I take it. I've never actually bought anything from the hardware store here in New Zealand, so can't really say. But personally, I really like carving walnut or black walnut. But if you're in Australia, you might come across Australian blackwood, or is it? Yeah, I think it's called Australian blackwood. That's a really nice wood to carve. It's a little bit harder. It's like walnut, but it's got a richer kind of colour to it. But you can always carve in pine. Heaps of people do it. It's cheap, and essentially the best thing you can do is sort of like try carving it. And if you can carve it, then you can kind of like understand it a bit, buy a bit more of it, and all those kind of things. Fall apart 40s. Yeah, I'm on my fall apart 50s. I try and keep fit. One of the things that I'd really hate to lose is my ability to do exercise and stay in the fire brigade, so I just try and really look after myself. But sometimes genetics gets in the way. Yeah, your 40s are just where the pain starts, yeah. I know there's older people in here as well. Okay, well that's about it for this week. So that's a little volcano gnome, if you haven't made one of these. Yeah, that's a volcano gnome. There's a few more comments coming in. Goes for the 50s too, yes. Flipping menopause. Yeah, you need a shirt saying approach with caution. And 60s, yeah man. But we're all still here, still kicking around, so You have to walk this tiny little dog. Yeah man, that cute little dog. She's starting to stare at me. Been great seeing everyone. Talk to you soon, Matt. Yeah, cheers Larry for tuning in, man. Yeah, you gotta use some gaffer tape. Right, okay, so I'm going to say goodbye, and hey, thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you in the next live. I usually do them on New Zealand Monday, and another one, and a New Zealand Monday is probably going to be your Sunday, unless you're in Australia. So, goodbye everybody, take it easy, be kind.